Hey, this is Randy Hopkins. I'm going to show you how to use deep analytics and take action. The scenario here is a data center environment has a lot of different types of storage, lots of silos. They have Isilon, NetApp, and NAS from Vast, and Pure, etc. Well, they specifically want to take a look at this NetApp environment, these two SVMs, and they're going to be getting ready to migrate that data. So they want to clean it up a little bit. They specifically want to find out how many old VMs are sitting there, and then remove them or move them to a different class of storage. So we're going to show you how to do that. Under the Deep Analytics tab, is I built a query, and the query says I want to look at the two SVMs on NetApp here in Atlanta. I want to select only files that haven't been accessed at all for 3 years or more, and that they are a virtual machine or a VM, if you will. And so what we found is there's 14,000 files, about 700 gigabytes of storage, give or take. And now the user can say, hey, what do those files look like? Who owns them? Look at it by top shares or by owners, for example. They can say, okay, here's what the files look like as far as from the owners and from the groups. Now I want to save that query. So we save the query as this name here, which is old VMs. And now they have a list of files across those VMs and that have never been turned on in more than 3 years. Those are old virtual machines that likely will never be turned on in the future. So to clean up some space, they can choose to delete those files, but we created one where we're not deleting the files, but we're moving them to a new location. And a new location would be a lot less expensive, archived here, or a different class of storage, if you will. And so what we've done is we've created a new thing called a new plan called Clean Up Old VMs. We've selected those two shares that were part of that query, and we're going to execute that query. So the deep analytics query that we built was old NetApp VMs here, and there's two data stores that we chose. We're going to move those files to a different class of storage. We can move it to AWS or Azure or Vast or anywhere else for that matter. We'll choose FlashBlade E. We'll say, go ahead and hit done editing. Now we can activate that. And what will happen if we activate that is those files will be moved over to the different class of storage. We'll leave a dynamic link behind in case somebody does want to access them. It's still transparent to the end user. And this plan will continue to run in the future. So it'll run every 7 days. It'll find any new files that meet that criteria, and then clean up that data center, those data center volumes. And the amount of space that we're going to free up a little bit is about not too much, but it does set up a continuous plan for cleaning up those files. That's it.